Sometimes you see a movie and you just immediately know it's going on your top 10 list. And that's how I felt while I was watching One Battle After Another. Leonardo DiCaprio stars as Bob Ferguson. He's a washed-up former explosives expert who used to be part of the revolutionary group, the French 75. While in the group, he fell in love with Perfidia Beverly Hills, played by Tiana Taylor, and the two had a daughter together. When Perfidia is apprehended by weird racist little pervert Colonel Lockjaw, played by Sean Penn, Bob is left raising his daughter Willa on his own. Bob's past comes back to haunt him, and soon he and Willa are separated, and he has to enlist the help of former French 75 friends, as well as a karate sensei turned pseudo Harriet Tubman, played by Benicio del Toro. I really cannot emphasize enough how fantastic the performances in this film are. Leonardo DiCaprio has really perfected the art of playing a man who is like on the verge of a panic attack. Bob feels so ill-equipped for every situation that he's in. It's like if you took the dude from The Big Lebowski and thrust him into the chaotic world at the start of Beau is Afraid. When he's paired with Benicio del Toro as our calm, cool, and collected sensei, it gives us some great comedic moments, but it also gives us some solid emotional beats because Bob is so vulnerable. There's a scene where Bob is getting emotional and he's talking about how he never learned to do his biracial daughter's hair, and that really resonated and it also just felt really authentic. I could go on for like an hour about Sean Penn in this movie. He gives us an antagonist that is completely fascinating. He's pathetic and he's desperate, but he's also really unpredictable in a way that makes him feel very dangerous. And of course, there is the girl at the heart of all of this, Willa, who is played by Chase Infinity, who is making her feature film debut with this movie. Willa is tough as nails. She is strong, she's mature, but she's also a kid. And I feel like Chase Infinity does such a good job with letting us have a peek at that vulnerability, and it makes it so easy for the audience to empathize with her. The politics of this film will no doubt be a big talking point in certain circles of the internet. This is a rare contemporary film from Paul Thomas Anderson, and it's not only contemporary, but it feels insanely current. We've got all this political turmoil swirling around these characters, but at the core of it, it's really a father-daughter story. It does a really cool job of giving us kind of the macro and the micro scale of a revolution, where amidst all the chaos and violence, the people you love become even more important, and Bob's driving force really is protecting Willa. One Battle After Another is over 2.5 hours long, and I will tell you, you do not feel that runtime because the pace is fantastic and the characters are so engaging. This is really expert filmmaking, and I would not be surprised if this movie lands on my top 5 list this year and if a lot of these actors end up on my list for best performances. So if you've seen One Battle After Another, let me know what you think of it in the comments. As always, you can read my full review of this movie on trashwire.com, and you can follow me on Letterboxd at Trashwire.